Like bad kids, bitch, we reckless, yeah. Raw hearts are like taxes.
Okay, first thing first. Rest in peace to XXXTentacion, bro. Like, I've been sad and mad for like the past week and shit. Like I'm still can't believe he's gone, bro. I still can't believe he's gone. Like, I've been sad and mad for like the past like 5 days and shit. And then I went to go see Incredibles 2. I guarantee you, like, y'all need to go see Incredibles 2. That shit was hilarious. I swear y'all won't regret it. But I'm finally seeming to get back on track, and it seemed like I finally get into some drama again. Somehow, some way, I get dragged into some petty drama. So, let me tell y'all how this whole situation started. And this is gonna go back to like 6 or 7 months ago. So, I made a video for the Linster, right? You know my broski, the Linster, right? We did that Not Allowed fan trailer and everything. So, I did a video for him because, like, we exposed Luna Loud Vivo and shit, like, and it was mainly me, like, talking about the situation, but it was still his video. I wasn't gonna upload it on my channel. I was gonna give my clip, I edit my clip and then send it to him, and he can use it in his video. So we collaborate on that video. I haven't touched on this situation in like 6 or 7 months because, like, it's all been going back and forth. Like, we messed up, then like Luna Loud messed up, then Sly messed up and shit. It's been all over the place. That's why I just been staying out of it for like the longest time. And then out of nowhere, I get a message from my brother Linster talking about that, like, some people is trying to hack his account and shit. Like, he's in the Sly group chat and everything, like, trying to get the situation under control and shit to, like, see what the fuck is going on and shit. And, like, they come to find out they hacked into my bro's account and shit on Twitter. Is they fucking crazy? So, then they talking about they trying to hack me and shit. I had to make sure a motherfucker was not camping outside my backyard in the bushes and shit with a motherfucker thermal scope they are and shit. It was that bad. I had to, like, put 2-step verification on my Twitter and everything. Even though I had Hall of Fame security badges, I had to make sure. So, let me tell y'all how this whole thing started. So, like, when I was finally getting back on track, I was just sitting up here doodling and shit with my new drawing tablet and shit. Just, like, doing some shit for my DeviantArt and shit. And then, out of nowhere, I get a message from my bro, the Linster, on Twitter, in our Loud House Memes account, talking about, like, some people, like, are trying to hack him and shit. Like, people hacked into his account and shit. And I'm like, who the fuck trying to hack you and shit? And then, like, turns out it was from the people that was in the Sly group chat that he's in, but I'm not in. And the reason why I'm not in it, because I didn't want to be any part of that beef. I did not want to be part of any of that drama. I know when to separate myself from bullshit and unnecessary bullshit. So, you get what I'm saying? So, like, I wasn't going to make myself involved until they brought my name up. Now, they brought my name up only once. I let it slide. The second time, I probably didn't let it slide. The third time, this is when I had to get involved. And the third time is when they try to hack me. For no reason. So, I'm going to go back and reveal, like, the Twitter and Instagram DMs and everything, because I got them all. I got them from both our Loud House Memes DMs, and I got it from my Linster, I got it from the Linsters on, like, our phones and shit, and I got it from like our Instagram with the hacker and shit. So, the first one I'm gonna go down and break down is, like, the situation from, like, 2 days ago. Now, 2 days ago, and this was, like, on Saturday, some dude on Amino messaged me talking about Sly has been stealing his art, and I'm like, okay, so, like, I don't know him because, like, he wanted to know and see if I know him and I have in touch with him. So, like, I told him that I'm gonna put you through my brother Linster on Twitter, and he can try to get the situation settled. So then, like, once I send it to him, then he talking about, like, I think that's what Sly wanted to message him about, because, like, supposedly, and I don't think it's supposedly, he is stealing art from people. So, and I don't know this for sure because I'm not, like I said, I'm not in any of this petty drama. So, then these motherfuckers talking about on their Sly discussion group chat and shit, they talking about the Linster is, like, getting into it with, like, Loud TV. That's one thing that's an automatic lie, because number one, I know both of them. Number two, we're in the same group chat. And number three, like, I know I talked to them in separate group chats, and they never went back and forth with each other. Never. So, that's an automatic lie. Because, like, if you did not know, Loud TV is Loud House Family on Twitter. And I know this because I'm in the same group chat. I'm in the same separate group chat with him. I speak to him, like, privately. And, like, I follow him and he follows me. So, I would know when something is going on. We talk to each other almost every day. Like, in the group chats and shit. So, that's an automatic lie at first. So, then, they're talking about, like, Luna Loud has been getting into it. Like, they deleted Luna Loud Vivo's Instagram. Like, she actually followed me talking about, like, and messaged me, like, saying, like, she found out that I got an album in the works, right? I was about to, like, drop a little snippet for y'all of, like, one of my songs that I just made, like, 2 days ago. And I was going to announce that I'm making an album and it's going to drop sometime in July. And it's going to be on my SoundCloud. It's going to be on my YouTube. And who's calling my phone? One second. Okay, sorry about that. Like, my mom calling me and shit, like, in the middle of a video and shit. So then, what was I talking about? Oh, yes. Like, she was talking about, I was talking about, like, that's besides the point. Like, I had an album dropping. That was going to be a surprise because, like, after X's death, I was inspired to make an album. So, that's besides the point. So, what the point is, she messaged me, and then, like, a couple days later, I found out that her Instagram is gone. Some motherfuckers hacked her account, and then they actually, like, deleted her account. So, and I'm like, they really doing this shit? So then, like, fast forward, like, some hours later, they talking about, that the Lynsters messaged us talking about that, like, his Twitter account got hacked and shit. And I'm like, who the fuck did it? He said that he know who did it. He doesn't have, but he knows who did it, but at the same time, he doesn't have a Twitter or Instagram. Actually, he does have an Instagram because I messaged him, but he doesn't have a Twitter. That's the thing. So somehow he was following up with a Slack group chat discussion, but he wasn't in it. He doesn't have a Twitter or nothing. So he was just sitting up here, like, looking at their discussion and seeing who to hack and everything else. So then, like, when he said, like, now then he talking about, like, we message each other for, like, y'all think I'm lying? I got the screenshots right here. And, like, I got the DMs right here and shit. So then, they're talking about, like, they went through and read our DMs and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, then they're talking about, like, they're trying to hack me and shit next. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Because, need I remind you, I haven't been in this drama for, like, the past 6 or 7 months. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm not understanding why y'all coming for my head. I don't know why y'all coming for me like that. I really don't understand it. So, then, they're talking about, like, they're actually laughing at our Loud House memes group chat and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is this is none of their business. That's the one thing you don't do. The one thing you don't do is hack a motherfucker's Instagram or Twitter and read their group chats to your friends. That's the one thing you don't do. Because DMs are supposed to be private, and they're supposed to be, like, on the down low. Now, if they were supposed to, like, if you wanted to leak someone's, like, DMs and shit, like, go right ahead, like, as long as you have that person's permission. But I told them, like, I was going to rant about the situation. I was just going to talk about the situation. I'm going to send the group chat. I was going to, like, get the group chat messages. I was going to get the screenshots, etc. So here I am now. So then, they're talking about, like, they're sitting up here laughing at this shit. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Sitting up here laughing at her shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then they're talking about they're trying to hack me and shit. And like, what the fuck did I do? So then I fast forward. I'm doing some detective work. Like when I did that detective work, I'm trying to find who killed XXXTentacion on Instagram. Like that was the same thing I was doing on Twitter. I was trying to find everybody's ads. I was trying to find everybody's names. But I did find them on Instagram. Now this is what I did find on Instagram. Now on Instagram, I did find the hacker. And I do have the screenshots here. His name is Fallout Bart, which is Simpson Central on Instagram. See, look, I got it right here. So then I'm talking about like, hey, yo, bro, you need to find your chill before I find it for you. You're not going to hack my homie and my account and shit. And then like, he talking about like, he don't care what I say and all shit. And I'm like, you better watch your fucking tongue because like, if you really want beef, I can really take it there. You get what I'm saying? And that's going to be in the lyrics of one of my songs. That was just going to be a little surprise, but I dropped a little sneak peek for y'all. So, I told him, like, he's saying that, like, I put hackers in my IG stories and shit. And I'm like, What the fuck does that have to do with anything? It seemed like every single time when I get into it with someone in the comment section on Instagram, they automatically go to my Instagram profile and scroll through my posts, they scroll through my stories, and they scroll through like my previous posts and pictures and shit. These Instagram niggas these days is so weird. I don't get it because like for the past 3 days I got into it with 3 people, one being a racist, one being with a normal motherfucker, then with this hacker right here. Then they all talking about like, oh, I wear like designer clothes, this and this. They bringing up like the type of clothes that I wear, like what I'm posting on my Instagram and shit. And I'm like I be writing fan fictions and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck does that got to do with what the fuck we're talking about? So then he talking about like, so then I warned him, I'm like, you don't want smoke because I'm telling you, the last person that you want smoke with is me because I'm an exposed guy. I've been exposing niggas since day one. You get what I'm saying? So then he's saying that I'm lucky enough that he only read my DMs and shit, and like all the screenshots gonna be here on the screen and etc. So he's saying that I'm lucky enough that he didn't disable my account and shit. And like even if he did disable my account, I would still know it was you because I got your Instagram and I can report it to the motherfuckers on Instagram and on Twitter and shit. So that's the part where you fucked up at. You admitting that you did this shit. And then he talking about like, and supposedly my bro the Linster, he talking about that he actually got arrested for hacking and shit. And like, and you think I'm lying and shit? Like he sent it to me and shit. He talking about like, I'm gonna block out like his name and his phone number and shit because I know motherfuckers is after us and shit. So then here's what it said. It said like, and you look at his comments, you could tell that he's one of those. You look through his comments, you could tell that he's one of those, bro. He's one of them type of dudes. So like, he's a fucking psychopath. That's the one thing that you don't understand. This dude is a psychopath. He hacks people's accounts saying for fun. They saying that I make fun of handicapped people and shit. And I'm like, that's an automatic lie because, hold up. I want y'all to pause my video right now. I want y'all to scan through my whole entire videos from up until now, up until like day one when I first post, and let me know what video I made fun of handicapped people. Because I know damn for sure I didn't. And even if I did, I will remember that shit because I said it. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to make up stories and shit, trying to expose me on some fake lies that I know is not true. So the fact that you want to bring my name in this situation, you want to try to expose me, you trying to hack me, you trying to find out my docs and shit. Okay, you want war? I'll take you to war. Okay. This what we doing in 2018? Okay, you want smoke? Okay, you got smoke. So, and also the screenshots is gonna be like, I'm gonna include like the screenshots in like the end of the video and shit. Like, of course it's gonna be on screen and shit, but I'm gonna include it in like at the end of the video so you guys know what I'm talking about and shit. So, anyways, like I'm gonna get up out of here and shit. I gotta edit this video because my mom called me in the middle of a fucking video. So, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new. If anything goes on with this situation, I'm gonna let y'all know. Because this shit is about to get under my skin. Like, you can see that I'm already ranting at like 11 a.m. and shit. When my dog here sleep. I still don't know how she sleep with all this yelling that I'm doing. But anything. But anyways, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're new. And now if y'all excuse me, I'm gonna go work on this banger song for y'all for my album and shit. And make sure y'all follow me on SoundCloud and DeviantArt and all the rest of my shits. And I'm out, bruh.